Mystic, thank you for the as a gift sub to Shaki. Appreciate you, boys. Don't get too immersed.
Alright, sorry, boys. I just had to let
No
him
problem.
know.
No problem.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up, Julio? How you guys doing, man? Stanley, what's up?
Doing all right.
Hello.
These are my boys, you know, Chico, Reggie, and you might not have met Smalls
Yeah,
yet.
double check that. What's on?
What's good?
Just want to let you know you're still
What's
a
good?
bitch.
Hey, man, appreciate it.
So, what happened to Andy, Julio? I guess that's where we should start.
Well, from what I heard, the same thing that happened to you guys, man, is she got scooped up by Hydra / CG, and they tortured her and they tried to ocean dump her, but we found her ass.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys plan on doing?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out, to be honest, is what every other crew is fucking doing. Because as much as I'd love to go and tango, we just don't have the manpower by ourselves to fucking deal with this sort of fucking thing. You know what I mean?
What do you mean by the manpower? Like not enough HOA around at the moment?
Sometimes it's a bit of that and a bit of we don't want to fight what is essentially the CG umbrella on our own.
You see,
Does that make sense?
no, that makes sense to me. Did you hear about what happened to the Lost? What happened to Rudy?
Yeah, I heard that a couple of them got fucked up and put in ICU.
I just spoke to Sasso as we were walking in here. It was Rudy, Gary, and Al. They're all in ICU.
Yeah. I was kind of like known of that info like earlier today. So I also would like to speak to them at some point as to the details of which and what they're planning on doing. Do you guys have any idea what you're doing on like regards to this shit?
Okay, so this is where I stand, all right? We all know that Chang Gang, Hydra, whatever the issue is, they're self-sufficient. They don't need any friends. They don't need anything. They got the umbrella. If we all go after them, they got enough people across 3 different gangs to handle the situation, right?
Yeah.
And during NA, we already know that core CG are going to be deep as fuck, no matter what goes on.
Yeah.
So now, obviously, if you want to do anything, you have to have the mentality of how many guns do we have, and are we ready to lose anything and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, for me, I got bullshit going on with Cerberus. I got bullshit going on with CG, and and whatever the fuck is going on now. And it's tough, right? Because there's a lot of moving parts. Now, my issue is I can tell you that I can go all in. Whoever can be awake will come around. We will do what we can. Now, and then reality will suddenly hit. Okay? The reality that once the train conductor comes for the North American Express, I can maybe only guarantee 3 people, which is very sad.
Yeah.
So then the whole operation then pivots to you guys.
Yeah.
And how much can you guys do during NA? We can
We
give
could
you
pull
those.
at least like 5 people minimum, right? 5 to 6 people. I know we've been struggling a little bit with the train conductor as well, but come around NA train, yeah, we could pull around like 5 to 6 people, maybe as low as 4.
I would say bare minimum like 4 or 5.
Yeah, if you guys can do that, if you want to link up with anybody from Seaside that's around, that is something that we can do. And then when it comes to this time zone, I'll try to get as many people as I can. And if I'm ever lacking, I would link up with you guys, right? That's the option right now that I can see being a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now that goes back onto you guys if you actually want to have that smoke during NA. Like,
That's a tough fight, man. You've actually just put into words the exact same thing I was kind of trying to relay to my own people, right? Is that the reality of matters kind of sets in is that just it's a bit rough at times here and there.
I mean, fuck it,
Yeah,
bro.
right.
I can wake up NA. Is Sis gonna be around or is he in?
Fuck no,
MIA?
this man's
Sis- nah,
this man's
Sis ain't gonna
MIA
be
for a
around.
little bit. Yeah. I'm in charge for right now.
You know
God
how
help you guys.
how badly hurt is Andy?
Well, she was pretty fucked up. I don't know how long she's been in the hospital or anything like that. But this has never been this whole war shit has never been her forte. She's always been like the smarter, level-headed sort of person. I've always been more of the I know how to fight wars. I've been around long enough to know how people fight wars and stuff like that. And how things usually go when it comes to shit like this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we're faced with, right? Don't do anything. We seem like a bunch of goddamn bitches, bro. You know, that's just straight up the fact. But at the same time, it's also potentially committing gang suicide if you don't move the right way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel the confidence. I've known people like Daryl for a long time. I know they can hold their own. I know that you can handle your own shit too. Shit, I've even seen Stanley shoot. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's about like I'm confident, but I don't know how confident to be for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I can roll around now and start fucking clapping random people that are related to CG, and then the heat gets turned up during NA, and then y'all get just fucking steamrolled.
Yeah. And that's a real reality, right? I mean, it's a possibility. I'm pretty confident in. There's definitely a couple of the boys that have been around long enough that I'm pretty confident in, right? Yeah, there's a lot of fresh blood where they don't really know or are experienced when it comes to shit like this, but when it comes to the boys that actually have experience and have been around long enough, then I'm a little more cocky on that end, right?
So, and here's the thing that sucks the most, okay? If this were to happen, you want to know what the best move would be, right?
What would that be?
To attack them during NA first.
Yeah.
Because the problem now
Just need
is
to get the drop on them.
yeah.
During,
If I
during their
go,
times,
if
yeah.
I decide to do something crazy right now at this moment, and
You're gonna be ready coming in.
yeah, then come NA, that will be a very stacked Chang gang that'll be waiting for whoever's coming, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's where we are. I don't know if the loss can build up your confidence. I don't think so. It'd be good to have the
No, to be
support,
honest.
but yeah.
I think this is the way I view the loss, right? Because I don't know what their numbers are looking like at all. It's us during NA, you guys during these hours, maybe a little earlier if possible, and then like the lost after that, right? Like it's like a mixture of us and the loss and you guys and the loss. And from what I understand, right, BBMC might get fucked with as well. And if it comes to blows with them, I'd like to extend the same invite, right, and just fill in those gaps with people from all four crews.
Let me tell you something, man. This I don't know what is going on, but it's
Me
obvious.
neither, man.
But it's obvious that one or two things are happening. Okay, number one, Lang and Cerberus, they're fucking gone batshit crazy. These motherfuckers, this is like a consolidation of power, you know? They had a little big dick contest with the Simones, going fucking all in. They're doing whatever they can, right?
Yeah.
And Chang Gang, obviously things have been a little bit quiet right now, and I feel like they're just trying to say, hey, don't forget who the big bad wolf is. You know what I mean? And now, I don't know if you guys know about this, and I can assume that everybody in this room is trusted, right?
Yeah.
So, we've had some situations where we can link that there's a potential, some potential working together for Cerberus and Chang Gang too. And that is like, that's mind-blowing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I fully understand that, man.
So, you know, we got to deal. There's a lot of shit we can do. I don't know if even bombs would help us out right now. Pipe bombs probably. C4s, I don't know.
Yeah. We need all the firepower we can get, to be honest, or we fucking start stepping into this shit. But that's the thing as well, right? Is yeah, we got two separate entities essentially, right? But the way I've been kind of pitching is that we need to focus on one step at a time, sort of thing, right? So if we were to come to an agreement on this, we would need to figure out, like, where do we want to start? Who do we want to fuck up first? Well, now he's getting to the dancing with, you know what I mean?
I think because it's not really going to be an element of surprise. I think the people that are kidnapping, ocean dumping people, they're doing this with a purpose, potentially. I think they know that there's heat that's eventually going to come.
Yeah,
they probably,
to be honest, when this all happened to Ant and shit, I had Flippy already on Twitter talking mad shit to me, saying that I was looking for him and saying that he was so scared, all sorts of, like, you know, just like kind of shade being thrown. But it's something they want us to do, right? And that's the thing I've been telling everyone else in the HOA, is that we need to play smart and not immediately just jump into blows with them, because that's exactly what they want.
Okay, well then let me ask you, if we just let everything slide and we lick our wounds and pretend that we're trying to wait for the right time, right? Mm-hmm. What is HOA's plan? You guys going to actually do something because they hurt Andy or not?
Yeah.
But you don't.
I already know that fucking there's a couple of people on my fucking list. It's figuring out how to hit them worse, right?
I mean, I think CG is also looking at some shit themselves as well. I think apparently they're all wanted at the moment, and it's for their big case that happened a couple of days ago. I don't know if you guys know too much about that, but apparently, like, they're looking at like 20 plus years type shit. So if they end up getting caught in any of the shit that happens, they're going back. Which I guess kind of plays to our favor, I guess. I don't.
Then, wait. I know Kay told me that he had a case yesterday.
Yeah, they had a case.
Did that not happen already?
Apparently, they're all wanted. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, at least a couple of them are wanted. I don't know if for certain if it's for that, but we were kind of putting two and two together. That, like, if they're wanted for that. Because I guess what happened with that court case is, like, I don't know if the verdict ever got put through, right? So if they're wanted for that shit, they were looking at like 20 plus years.
I mean, if they're wanted, they already got a fucking like heat on them, so they're gonna just roll fucking super deep. Anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's only a matter of time. If
what I'm saying is, if they start getting fucking picked off by PD, right, where it's like, you know, one gets caught up, two gets caught up, three, whatever, then, you know what I mean? They have like, then that would be the opportune time to fucking strike. But I mean, right now, obviously, like Julio said, that's just expected that we'd make a fucking move over fucking night. And I don't even blame that idea either. It's not like terrible. It's just.
Oh, he's awake. Oh, shit.
All right, like, say we do some shit with, like, pipe bombs,
meeting day
right?
today, boys.
Ideally, it's like, it'd be hit and dip shit, but, in reality, how would we fucking pull that off if they're, like Louis said, hiding, right? Because they're in some serious shit, so it would be even harder to pull off that hit and dip.
Well, let's be real, okay? Everybody here knows that Miguel's a snitch and he's being backed by his whole gang, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And so what's stopping you from clapping a few people? Their bodies are on the road. Yo, something might have happened there, people. You know?
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea either, right? Like,
911 rolls in and goes on. Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point, man. It doesn't matter at this point, because if nothing is done, right, we might as well not have any gangs.
100%.
You're not wrong. You know, you're right.
I hate it. I hate it. I don't.
Law that was broken. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, man. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to do this. I know how much it can hurt my people.
Yeah, you don't want to get down to that level, right? Yeah.
But I feel. Julio, I know this sucks for you, brother.
Yeah. I know, man.
I know these are heavy decisions for you, but this is what I can tell you, okay? If HOA decide to roll out during NA to try and make a dent, to try and make an impact, and I feel like even if you were to lose a shootout, even if you were to get clapped or whatever it is, it proves the point that at least you're not just going to back down. And if you decide to do that, and if you don't have the numbers, Seaside will be there, okay? Whoever can be there, I will tell you. I'll give them your contact information and everything, and they will be there ready for you to go if you choose to take them.
Okay.
And if they have enough to roll out by themselves, I'll make sure they do the same action, okay?
All right, for sure, man.
But one thing that I do ask from you is if you are talking to BBMC and whatnot, you shouldn't tell them that Seaside has agreed to this, because you never know if they might pivot and try to work with Chang instead.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think BBMC would, but I agree with you. I won't drop your name.
Yeah. I mean, like, you should just operate on the notion that you are badass as fuck and you're gonna roll out no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And if they decide to help you, then you've got extra backing. And
so say after this fucking meeting, we're like down to roll with each other, right?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna make your move right away, or what's your plan? Like,
if we do it right now, you're fucked later.
We wait for NA. Yeah, I think we wait for NA because NA is when they're most strong, right? But if they don't know what we're already going after them, then we can catch them by surprise. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
If you do anything now,
we actually strike them at NA, and then
okay, all right. So we would use this fucking time to get our fucking ducks in a line. Come NA, it's like, what the fuck is up?
Yeah,
and then we just fucking
on the back foot, and then when they're,
and we just roll with whatever we got,
really on
right?
The back foot. Exactly, got momentum at least.
What I'm gonna do now, I
don't think it's a bad idea.
I'm gonna have some meetings with people like Michael and whatnot, and if they can provide support, be it fucking booms or whatever it is, I'll make sure that you guys are aware of it too. Okay, so and I'll make sure to be in contact with you. Okay, Julio.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
I just don't think. Listen, boys. Y'all ever watched the movie 300?
Yes, sir.
You just got to make the blood the god bleed once.
You're not wrong. Yeah. You gotta show them they can fucking bleed. Yeah.
Whatever happens next, fuck it, bro.
Rather stand your ground like type shit than
get bitched out. Yeah.
All right. If there are any developments, anything from Michael or other groups or the last or anything like that, I'll tell you guys as well. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, if we'll consider everything and go with our plan of action. I'll have some of my guys try to hit your people up if we do go for anything.
All right.
And then we're gonna go from there, man. I do believe that we do need to hit them, but I'm trying to figure out specifically how. I'd like the first hit to be something big and hard, right? Because that might be our only good chance of causing some real damage without them putting their guard up all the way.
I agree. Let's do it.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Keep me in the loop. All right. Email me if you have to. Okay.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I hope
man,
Andy gets better soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, shit.
Well, you guys gotta let him out.
Shit, the door's probably unlocked.
What the hell?
Yeah, shit. My bad. Little cooked doubters, man. You know how it is.
Nike's being a